Welcome to Transport Image. I am Vidisha. Let's see today's headlines. Ajay Maken expresses unwillingness to continue as Congress Rajasthan in charge. Bombay High Court orders for fresh testing of Johnson as Johnson baby powder allows company to manufacture but not to sell. PM Modi officially takes over India's presidency in Bali. AAP MLA's brother-in-law held over bribe for poll ticket. $3,000 Indians to be offered jobs under UK-India Young Professionals Scheme. Let's move on to the details of the news. Congress leader Ajay Maken has written to party president Mallikarjun Kharge expressing his unwillingness to continue as the in charge of Rajasthan, sources said. In his one-page letter on November 8, Maken stated that developments on September 25 which warrants the party's interest in having a new in charge of Rajasthan. At that time, Maken had failed to convene a meeting of MLAs to pass a one-line resolution to authorize the Congress president to appoint a new leader in Rajasthan after Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, who was considered then as the front-runner for the post of the party chief. The Bombay High Court on Wednesday ordered for fresh testing of Johnson & Johnson baby powder samples and permitted the company to manufacture the product but to not sell it. As per the Maharashtra government order, the company had filed a petition challenging two orders of the state government. One dated September 15 cancelling the license and the second dated September 20 ordering to immediately stop manufacturing and sale of the company's baby powder product. The orders were passed by the Joint Commissioner and Licensing Authority of the State Food and Drug Administration. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday officially took over India's G20 presidency from Indonesia's President Joko Widodo in Bali. While addressing the concluding session of G20, he said that India's G20 presidency will be inclusive, ambitious, decisive and action-oriented. In the next year, it will be our endeavor that G20 works as a global prime member to give impetus to collective action, he said. It's a matter of pride for every Indian as India takes over the presidency of the G20. We will organize G20 meetings in different states and cities in India. Together, we will make G20 a catalyst for global change, Modi added. At the closing ceremony, the Prime Minister also asserted that women-led development should be a priority in the G20 agenda. India will assume G20 presidency for 1 year, beginning December 1st, 2022. Earlier, in a session on digital transformation, the Prime Minister said the principle of data for development will be an integral part of the overall theme of India's upcoming G20 presidency. The death toll rose to 10 in the stone quarry collapse in South Mizoram's Hantial district as two more bodies were recovered from the site. An official said on Wednesday of the deceased, 5 are from West Bengal, 2 each from Jharkhand and neighbouring Assam, and 1 from Mizoram's Longeli district. Overall, 12 people were confirmed to have been trapped after the stone quarry caved in at Madhura village, about 23 km from Hantial town, on Monday. Delhi government's anti-corruption branch has arrested AAP MLA Akhilesh Pati Tripathi's brother-in-law and his 2 associates for allegedly demanding 90 lakh for giving a party worker's wife a ticket to contest the civic polls. The incident came to light on Monday after Gopal Khare, who stated that he is associated with the Aam Aadmi Party as an active worker since 2014, approached the ACB with the complaint according to an official statement. Khare had met model town legislator Tripathi last Wednesday with a request to secure a councillor ticket from the AAP for his wife for ward number 69 in Kamla Nagar, the ACB said.
जो आम आदमी पार्टी के दिल्ली से जहां एमसीडी चुनाव होना है उससे ठीक पहले आज मनीष सिसोदिया एक बार फिर गाजीपुर लैंडफिल साइट पहुंच जाते हैं और वहां पर जाकर के ये कहते हैं कि बीजेपी साफ कर देंगे दिल्ली से। अभी इस वक्त दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद
Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is all set to announce a new partnership with India. After his meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Rishi Sunak have his consent for 3,000 visas for degree-holding Indians to work in the UK. Under the UK-India Young Professionals Scheme, the UK will annually offer jobs to 3,000 young professionals from India in the 18 to 30 age range for up to 2 years. Beginning in early 2023, the program will operate on a reciprocal basis between the two nations. Following Sunak's meeting with PM Modi on the ground of the 17th G20 summit, this declaration was made in the Downing Street statement. This was their first meeting since Rishi Sunak took office last month. According to the British government, claimed that India is the first visa national country to stand to benefit from the said partnership. A bilateral exchange with India was also mentioned by Sunak during his prime ministerial campaign. Four militant associations of the Resistance Front outfit involved in Zened attack in the Srinagar were arrested, police said. Explosive and ammunition were recovered from them. 4 terror associates of TRF arrested by Srinagar police. These terror associates were involved in grenade attacks in Srinagar as used to provide logistical support to active terrorists of TRF, the Srinagar police said. Australia would open a consulate in Bangalore next year. The country's Assistant Minister for Foreign Affairs Tim Watts said here on Wednesday. Speaking at the inaugural function of the Bangalore Tech Summit, he also said the Australian government is deeply committed to advancing its technology partnership with India in the context of a broad-based comprehensive strategic partnership. Watts, who is leading a delegation of over 40 Australian technology companies and policy thinkers to the 25th edition of Asia's largest technology event, said when it comes to critical technology, no partner matters more to Australia than India. No sector or fuel source should be singled out of action in the fight against climate change. Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav has said at the UN Climate Summit in Egypt. India had proposed on Saturday that the talks wrap up with a decision to phase down all fossil fuel, a call that received support from the European Union on Tuesday. In climate action, no sector, no fuel source and no gas should be singled out for action, Yadav said at basic ministerial meeting on Tuesday night. Rashtriya Lok Dal RLD candidate Madan Bhaiya on Wednesday filed his nomination papers for the December 5th Katoli Assembly by-poll in that district. Madan Bhaiya, who was declared as the RLD Samajwadi Party Alliance candidate on Sunday, arrived at the collectorate accompanied by leaders of both the parties to file his papers. Taking to newsmen, Madan Bhaiya said he will contest the by-poll on issues related to farmers including sugarcane growers, minorities and also unemployment. Now is the time for sports news. Stand-in T20 first skipper Hardik Pandya on Wednesday said the roadmap for 2024 T20 World Cup starts now, adding that going forward a lot of players will be given chances to stake their claim in the side. India's 2022 T20 World Cup hopes ended with a 10-wicket defeat against eventual championship England in the semi-finals. Pandya, who will be leading India in the 3-match T20 first series against New Zealand starting Friday, said the team needed to overcome from their World Cup failure. Yes, we all know there is disappointment of the World Cup, but we are professionals and we need to cope with it. How we cope with our success, we cope up with our failures and move forward and look forward to get better, rectify our mistakes. Pandya told reporters the next T20 World Cup will be played in 2024 in the West Indies and United States, and the Indian squad is expected to undergo a major transition in the next 2 years with the links of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, among others, being gradually eased out of the setup. Thank you for watching Transport Image.